ocean currents and the tide, with its regular rhythm of rise and fall, keep the planet's saltwater body in healthy circulation. The health of the oceans. The continuation of species. And the future of our planet are all dependent on this constant movement.
With that, we come to the end of this edition of Selfie. We'll continue with the audio segment of the 6-episode documentary titled The Blue World, produced by CGTN. If you want to check out the video, please log on to CGTN's website, www.cgtn.com. I'm Tony Reed. Thanks for listening.
Chinese is one of the most difficult languages in the world, and learning it is almost impossible.
So learning Chinese, the most difficult thing.
I'm
sort of tone deaf. I can't really hear them.
I think the cultural mindset is the biggest complication for
grammar.
It
just complicates it so much.
Only because you're not learning it in the right way. Why not try Takeaway Chinese, where you can take some Chinese away and experience progress day by day. Takeaway Chinese, we will promise you a difference.
你好，欢迎收听随行汉语 Welcome to Takeaway Chinese. I'm your Holland. Joining me today, the British, but also very fun, Carl Benjaminson. And for you, if you guys are learning Chinese just for fun, I'm pretty sure you fall into the category of a little bit nerdiness, but really, really cool as well. And if you're interested in Chinese culture and you want to get grips with the Chinese language, then this is definitely the show for you. Stick with us for 30 minutes a day and you soon see the rewards. And for more fun Chinese learning, follow our Facebook page, CRI Learn Chinese, to watch many fun videos and live streams, and a lot of us as well. But now, let's provide you with some free Chinese for takeaway. 期末考试真让人抓狂，别郁闷啊，想想马上就要放暑假了。放假后。
This is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission, broadcasting from Ankara in the 49 meter band between 1830 and 1930 UTC on 5945 kHz per Europe, between 2030 and 2130 UTC in the 31 meter band on 9875 kHz for South Asia and Australia, between 2200 and 2300 UTC in the 31 meter band and on 9830 kHz for Europe, Eastern USA and Canada, and in the 19 meter band on 15520 kHz between 1630 and 1730 UTC to Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. The Voice of Turkey is also beamed between 0300 and 0400 UTC in the 41 meter band and on 7275 kHz to Europe, the USA, Eastern Canada and Cuba, between 0300 and 0400 UTC in the 49 meter band on 6165 kHz to Iraq, Syria, Iran and the Arabian Peninsula. You can listen to us over the Turksat 3A and 4A satellites and on the internet at www.trt.net.cr through the Voice of Turkey link. Please note that transmissions broadcast between 2200 and 2300 UTC and between 0300 and 0400 UTC have been pre-recorded. Our email address is englishdesk@trt.net.cr.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is Halil İbrahim Sarıkaya from Voice of Turkey. Today, 2nd of June 2021. You are listening to the news. President Erdogan says we'll discuss Turkey-US tensions with Biden.
Это была рубрика «Этот день в истории». До новой встречи в эфире.
Если вы хотите больше узнать о Китае, пожалуйста, посетите наш сайт russian.cri.cn и нашу страницу ВКонтакте. Используйте запрос «Международное радио Китая». Ваши пожелания и вопросы.
Written and sung by Paul McCartney. I'm Larry London on Border Crossings. Thank you for being with us. I do want to remind you, wear your face mask. I get email all the time for people saying, thank you for the reminders. It is so important because many places in the world are still battling coronavirus and it's still ravaging their countries and their villages, their towns, their cities. So please wear your face mask. That's the number one most important thing you can do, along with social distancing and washing your hands. Don't touch your pets. Disinfect frequently touched objects. All of those things so important according to the guidelines. If you want more information, go to the World Health Organization website and check it out. If you want the latest news, go to voanews.com. Justin Bieber has announced his Justice World Tour. Justice is the album where this request is from. David is listening in Tanzania. And here is Justin Bieber, who shaved his head recently. This is called Peaches on Border Crossings.
Radio with the 20th favorite here on Shortwave from 5795. And it's 24 minutes past 7 in the night in the evening. 24 minutes past 7 o'clock here in Holland. And this is live radio. This is real live radio, yes. And we had a little bit summer here in Holland the last days. But the weekend is cloudy and a lot of rain here in Holland. Much rain in short time. Much rain in short time, yes. But next week is looking summer, like summer in the city. Summer in the city. Joe Cocker on number 11 in the list of the mic. Very good evening, and we are doing the favorites of the mic. The 20th favorite. We will have an early 30 favorite. You can send it to the mic radio at live.nl. Mic radio at live.nl. Yes, we are live on the radio. Yes, we are. Recording or something like that, it's always live at the mic. And let's continue here with the list. Number 11, as told you, it's Joe Cocker, and wow. This is summer in the city. This is the mic. Eventjes Joe Cocker, en dat Summer in the City, voor de goedenavond de mic. En we gaan nu snel door met Genesis en Jesus He Knows Me. Yes, and you. All number 10, halfway the list, Genesis and Jesus He Knows Me from 1992. Yes. The first release on the 13th of July from 1992 from Genesis and Jesus, He Knows Me by Heart. I think so. A very good evening, welcome here, and we are doing here the 20 favorites. I told you, and also Steve from Birmingham, thank you for dropping a line. Steve from Birmingham, thank you for dropping a line, and you're listening at this moment here on the radio show. Was the Mike Radio from Holland here, from here in the Veluwe, and well, it's a little bit darky wet here today. It's grey, very grey here in Holland. Cloudy, but next week it will be better, I hope so. Very good evening, Steve, for you, the Stranglers and No More Heroes. Yeah, quite a long version of Jeff Wayne with The Eve of the War. You can have your mic. And we go on number 2 here, yeah. The White Sox on number 3. Now we have Jeff Wayne on number 2. But who is the number 1 standing there? The number 1 of the favorites, 20 favorites.
It seems incredible to me now that everyone's favorite evenings were just like any other.
Yes. But it wasn't. It was the mic.
From the railway station came the sound of shunting trains, ringing and rumbling, softened almost into melody by the distance.
Yes. And the radio's on 5795. That's the mic.
It all seemed so safe and tranquil.
Yeah! Oh wow! Just going on here at the mic. This is number 1. Shout to the top of number 1. They shout themselves to number 1, Style Council. This is the mic. Hello!
Non-commercial service, also bringing you the non-commercial website, worldoфradio.com. Halifax District, support from Doug Brown in London, Ontario. Percentage generous check on the U.S. Bank. The Glen House, P.O. Box 1684, ENID OK, 73702, USA. Essentially, this past year and all of our lives have been turned upside down. The constant and unchanging things in life take on greater value. For me, your weekly World of Radio program has been one of those constants. Thank you so much for your thoroughly researched, timely, and relevant listening tips week after week. One may also contribute via PayPal, not necessarily in U.S. funds, to WORADIO@yahoo.com. Low-power private shortwave stations from the Netherlands. This from AER in Spain and DI. Radio Onda, a giant station in Belgium, which transmits from France. A community station, private and independent, in the Brazilian style. It's a non-profit organization in Belgium. It's licensed DAB in Brussels, and now has 2 shortwave frequencies in the Netherlands to cover up. 6150 and 9530 at 500 watts. I'm yet to see the reports from 9530. However, Hans-Jörg Wieders says Mac Radio is no longer listed in HFCC, but it's still on the air irregularly, according to light-radio.nl. They say irregular broadcasts on different frequencies when meeting on shortwave. He has heard them recently on May 21st on 6290 and 6295, which leads me to remark, it appears they have gone back to being pirates, judging from those frequencies. A standard disclaimer.
This is IRRS, the Italian radio relay service operated by Nexus International Broadcasting Association. On the air locally on FM and to Europe on shortwave from Milano, Italy. For further information on how to use our relaying services or on how to become a member of Nexus, please contact us at Nexus IRRS, P.O. Box 10980 in 20110 Milano, Italy. That's Nexus IRRS, P.O. Box 10980 in 20110 Milano, Italy. Or call us here in Milano on country code 39, area code 2-266-6971. That's country code 39, area code 2-266-6971.
On the 49-meter band, the 75-meter band. Radio.de, and you'll see a picture around the corner there, you'll see Margaret. Now that's the moochow. She actually keeps track of the antenna, makes sure everything's okay, and she is our security officer. And we've got her here too. Margaret, thank you. Thank you for looking after our transmitter. Thank you. On the website you can see it, shortwaveradio.de. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you.
Host of Press Conference USA, VOA's newsmaker interview program. Join us each Saturday and Sunday when we talk with authors, analysts, and policymakers who provide fresh insight on topics ranging from U.S. politics and foreign policy to science, culture, and global health. You can listen to Press Conference USA on the radio or online at voanews.com/PCUSA. While you're visiting our website, be sure to subscribe to our podcast. We'd also love to hear from you. Just send an email to pcusa@voanews.com or connect with us on Facebook at facebook.com/CarolCastielVOA or on Twitter at CarolCastielVOA. That's Press Conference USA, every Saturday and Sunday on the Voice of America.
VOA brings you the best in African music. African Beat showcases the latest and the greatest of contemporary African music, from bobo music to hip life, bongo flavor to soukous, Afrobeat from Dumbolo and Makossa to Kwaito. The African Beat on VOA has it all, and it's happening right here, Mondays through Fridays at 09:05 and 20:05.
Welcome to
Fridays at 09:05 and 20:05.
Radio Nacional de España. Marc Sala.
Seguimos, estamos a las puertas de una importante cumbre del G7. El lunes ya os contamos los acuerdos fiscales previos, pero...
Charles, 愛さずにはいられないでした。続いては映画の主題歌 In the Heat of the Night 1967年の曲です。クインシー・ジョーンズと作り上げたシドニー・ポワチエ主演の映画 In the Heat of the Night 夜の大捜査線の主題歌です。どうぞ。
And I want you to notice, first of all, that verse 18, where it says, therefore comfort one another with these words, is a verse that the pre-trib crowd likes to twist once again by trying to tell you that it means that we're supposed to comfort one another using this passage, these words here. We're supposed to comfort one another that we don't have to go through the terrible tribulation period because there's a pre-tribulation rapture. So they try to say that that's the comfort.
This is the voice of Turkey.
This is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission, broadcasting from Ankara in the 49-meter band between 1830 and 1930 UTC on 594 kHz to Europe.
Ibrahim from Voice of Turkey. Today, 10th of June 2021. You are listening.
This is Radio Romania International, broadcasting from Bucharest. Radio Romania International Encyclopedia.
Welcome to Radio Romania International Encyclopedia with me, Eugen Nasta. The 18th century in the history of Romanian principalities is known as the Phanariot century, broadly speaking. However, that time span does not exactly coincide with the early and the late 1700s proper.
Dobrodošli v rubrikата Културна панорама. Добродошли в рубриката Културна панорама.
Традиционните китайски науки и историографията заема важно място.
Los sábados y domingos desde las 8:30 de la mañana, las 7:30 en Canarias.
Radio Nacional de España.
Let me take you dancing. Two steps to the bedroom. We don't need no dancer. Let me see your
23 minutos para llegar a las 6 de la tarde, a las 5 en Canarias. Vamos a hablar un poquito de hockey.
That's followed by Witness History. Over the past 40 years, China has witnessed massive economic growth. The driving force behind much of it has been a vast migrant workforce of millions of people, many from the countryside. But at what cost to village life? At 8 GMT, we're in the tech tent.
Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are the latest tech and investment craze, but raise concerns, including their energy demand. So what should we make of the decision by the creator of the World Wide Web, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, to auction the web's original source code as an NFT?
Then it's science in action. Here's Roland Pease.
As the western United States succumbs to sweltering heat for the second year running, more wildfires will be on their way. We have news that the rate at which heat is building up on Earth has doubled since 2005. Join me to hear how a NASA satellite spotted that acceleration.
That's all still to come on the BBC World Service.
You're listening to the BBC World Service. I'm Ed Butler. Today is all about family planning, Chinese style. Beijing has announced a new 3-child policy for its citizens, replacing the 1- and 2-child versions that were there before.
Sarah, when you meet new people, do you tell them? Do you tell them that you're autistic? How do you navigate social situations now?
I absolutely tell everyone I'm autistic all the time, because I'm not going back in that box now, and I really relate hard to what Marenika was saying about people suddenly saying, oh, you.
My guest today was Sarah Gibbs, author of Drama Queen, One Autistic Woman and the Life of Unhelpful Labels, and Marenika Giwa Onaiwu, an author and educator working at Rice University in Texas, and she's part of the Autism Women's Network. Thanks for listening. We're back again next week. I'm Kim Chakaneta.
This is the BBC World Service, and Johnny Diamond is bringing us the next World Questions.
It's been a year without precedent for countries across the globe, so how will world leaders deal with the challenges we face, like climate change and the coronavirus pandemic? Join us as representatives from the G7 countries debate questions put to them by members of the public.
World Questions at bbcworldservice.com.
This is the High News. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani replaced 2 top ministers charged with managing the country's faltering security Saturday.
Did you know that?
Did you know that Turkey is one of the most preferred countries in the world in terms of health tourism?
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is Ibrahim from Voice of Turkey. Date is the 4th of June 2021. You are listening to the news.
And now, review of the Turkish press. Syria says a call from the UN to Turkey. Antonio Vitorino, director of the United Nations International Organization for Migration, called for more solidarity and responsibility sharing for countries such as Turkey, which hosts the biggest number of asylum seekers. And now, review of the foreign media. Al-Quds Al-Arabi, foreign policy. French President Emmanuel Macron is partially responsible for the failure of his plan to save Lebanon.
Weekly analysis.
Between Peshmerga and PKK terror organization continue after increased Turkish armed forces operations in northern Iraq.
Weekly analysis.
A world of news in 41 languages on trtvotword.com. The voice of Turkey, always by your side. This is the voice of Turkey. They're bringing Turkey's voice to the whole world.
هنا إذاعة صوت تركيا.
Danışır Türkiye'nin Sesi Radyosu.
Ovdi Radio Guardo.
Türkiye'nin Sesi.
Qui è la radio La Voce della Turchia. Esta es la voz de Turquía. Govori Radio Gustosu Turquia. UK Seri Turki. 这里是土耳其之声广播电台。
Radio Citaya. Da Türkiye Radyo'da. Hükümet Gezayna.
Türkiye Radyosu adlı Türkiye Dikma.
Ovada Türkiye'nin radyosu.
Aici Radio Vocea Turciei.
Türkiye olarak.
Music and memories. Radio Carolina.
On Max Radio and Radio Caroline.
Border Crossings on Twitter at BCVOA. On Instagram, Border Crossings VOA. Or Facebook.com/VOA Larry London.
And that was the review of the world media brought to you by the Voice of Turkey.